torpedo that sunk the Cheonan and took the lives of 46 South Korean sailors was fired by a North Korean submarine.
North Korea's weapons program continues to intensify.
Now surpassed 1,000 missiles.
Global leaders expressed concern over North Korea's latest atomic test.
Kim Jong-il's government strongly defended its recent atomic test as a rightful response to Western aggression. The president appeared at the UN to call for severe sanctions against North Korea.
This morning comes the news of Kim Jong-il's death.
North Koreans greet their new supreme leader, Kim Jong-il's son, Kim Jong-un.
우리 공화국의 통일은 남한과의 한민족을 갖고 올 것이며 경제와 산업의 발전을 갖고 올 것입니다.
Today, our beloved leader, Kim Jong-un, has united North and South Korea, forming the Greater Korean Republic.
Talks to end the Saudi-Iran war have stalemated once again. Meanwhile, damaged oil wells and pipelines burn uncontrollably, deeply affecting world supplies.
Although costs at the pump are ready to break the dreaded $20 ceiling,
The only good communist is a dead communist!
Across the nation, civil unrest has intensified with the demise of the U.S. dollar.
This is not a retreat, nor are we abandoning our Asian allies.
Under threat of annihilation by the Greater Korean Republic, Japan has surrendered.
Martial law is now in effect. Excessive force will be used.
hours after the president ordered a freeze on bank withdrawals.
We don't know where we will get our next meal from.
The Mexican government has imposed strict immigration quotas, effectively closing its borders to American refugees.
Koreans' annexation continues to spread despite the U.S. Today, the Greater Korean Republic launched their latest communication satellite, claiming it will bring a message of peace to the entire world.
You're listening to KPAR 88.3 FM. Workday.
Against the wall! Robert Jacobs, why are you so reluctant to serve your country in its time of need? We understand that you have lost everything, but you must take heart in what patriotism can bring you. Our glorious leader, Kim Jong-un, will teach you to unlock your country's natural resources, bringing prosperity to all. It is a gift to you. You have forced us to examine your dedication to America's cause. Take him away!
Keep moving! Eyes forward! Stay in line! Move like this! Do not speak! Get on the bus! 이 새끼, 감시하라요. 내가 데려간다. 앉아, 시끄러. Arms behind your back. Hey! Hey! Scotty down!
This is bad. This is fucked up. all up for some reason. They have my family. If I don't do what they tell me, I'll never see them again.
Don't look! Please, don't look! Just don't think about it. Just close your eyes.
Did you hear the Voice of Freedom's broadcast last night? He says this shit's happening all over the state. Every time the resistance gains some ground, the KPA comes down on the rest of us. More fuel for the labor camps. I'm never gonna see most of those people again.
Keep your hands empty and visible at all times.
누가 탔습니까? 재교육 대상자요. 1238 시설로 데려가는 중입니다. 허가증은 있습니까? 정 대장님이 서명한 허가증 여기 있지요.
Disobedience will be punished swiftly and without mercy. Please have your papers ready to present to the police.
Ever notice how quick the bodies disappear? Mass graves. That's what I've heard. Look, when we get to wherever they're taking us, we gotta stick together, okay? Watch each other's backs.
Thank me later. Pick up that gun. Follow me.
Our family's here, man. You can't be bringing us this kind of trouble.
Everyone calm down. As soon as others get here, we're moving on. Sure they weren't followed? We're leaving. We should all get inside. Let's not attract attention. God damn it, Colin. I said don't come here. You risk starting a shitstorm right where these people live.
We had nowhere else to go. The area's crawling with KPA.
We're supposed to be fighting for these people, not hiding behind them.
Who the fuck's hiding?
That's enough, both of you. You must be the pilot. I'm Boone Carlson. I founded this city. U.S. military is gathering near San Francisco. They need fuel. We have a plan to get it there. We need you.
Yesterday afternoon, KPA authorities raided the town of Montrose, Colorado. Their goal, in the words of the enemy, was to neutralize high-value citizen targets. But this was not a measured response to American insurgency. This was innocent blood running red on Main Street. Your families and friends shot down like animals. One of the Montrose resistance cells reportedly escaped after a brutal firefight in a nearby neighborhood. We can only hope that these freedom fighters made it to one of their safe zones somewhere in a sea of abandoned suburbs. But whatever their fate, we will fight on. Don't believe the lies of the Korean-controlled media. We are the channel of truth, and this is the voice of freedom.
Good morning, Montrose. You're listening to KPAR 88.3 FM. Our top story this hour, 24 American civilians are dead in the wake of a shooting spree by a local insurgent group. KPA authorities are searching for...
Goddamn propaganda. Glad you're awake. Saw you take more punishment than a man could live through. Come on outside when you're ready. I'll show you around. We have to time our movements between Korean patrols, so you got some time. You might introduce yourself around. I'll meet you on the other side of the yard.
Well, this receiver should let us listen in on Korean radio chatter. I'm not sure how well it's gonna work, but any warning's better than none, right?
Let's ditch the rifles. We need to keep a low profile. Hang on to your sidearm. The sooner we find Arnie, the sooner we get out of here.
You guys are part of the resistance, aren't you?
Shut up, Steve.
Jesus.
What? I'm sorry, sir. Just ignore my idiot friend. We don't want any trouble.
Nobody move!
Oh, shit. Son of a bitch.
Fuck you, I got kids. Besides, they cut me a better deal.
We could have helped you.
It's over. Face it, the Koreans won. It's over.
It's over for you. Jacobs, get in! Now!
우려대 한종은
저기 있을지도 모르겠어.
확인해.
Connor, where are you guys?
We're gonna be late. Just sit tight. We'll meet you back at the school.
By way of a friend with contacts deep in the resistance. I think we all suspected. No. We knew that atrocities like this were happening, but the proof is so horrifying it's almost surreal. But we should be thankful for this evidence. It reveals an enemy that wants to dehumanize us, but pushing American corpses into an unmarked ditch can't bury our defiance. If dirt and gravel fill silent mouths, we'll speak for them and tell their stories to the world. The dead have names as long as we fight in their memory. This land will be our land again. Even now, the resistance is planning attacks that could lead to victory in one of our greatest cities. This is the voice of freedom signing off.
You need to let that wound heal.
Hey guys, first insertion point's coming up.
All right, we're gonna drop you off, then Hopper will set up in the East Plaza. I'll take the van to the main gate and meet up with the guys from Gunnison.
We're here.
Come on, Jacobs. You're on sniper duty. Bring that rifle.
The rest of us will be coming in hard after the second round. You two stay up top, keep us covered. We'll clear the way for Goliath and then hit the store together. Find that fuel caravan. Hope you're ready to put some hurt on these motherfuckers.
Stay low, keep quiet.
Get up! We gotta head to the tower! Follow me! Run!
Can you hear me?
Right! Move! Move!
Where did that second round land? Guys! Can you hear me?
Ah!
Is everything okay? Somebody, please say something!
Hold on to something!
This shit just keeps on getting better and better.
Grab your gun, we're hitting the store! Everybody form up behind Goliath! If we can break him big enough!
On the roof!
We've confirmed news of a daring attack today against the primary KPA supply depot in Montrose. Although the resistance suffered heavy losses, the mission was called a success. The courage and sacrifice of these men and women won't be forgotten. But our enemies have also marked this day. Throughout the occupation zone, the KPA has increased security and pressured civilians to identify resistance members. Citizens have disappeared in alarming numbers with reports of torture and executions. Some question the risks of rebellion. They fear reprisals, the boot to the door in the middle of the night. The price of our liberty has always been high. We must stand together now or not at all. This is the voice of freedom.
I can't wait to tell Boone we pulled it off.
I just want to take a shower.
Shit! It's move!
Oh my god!
Oh, fuck!
Help me! Oh god! No!
They killed them all. Those motherfuckers.
Here's your badge back, old friend.
I can't believe they did this. Oh god.
You hear that?
We have to get out of Montrose.
Are we really just gonna leave him like this?
We have to go, now. Rihanna. Rihanna, we have to go.
Resistance is attempting to contact cells beyond the Montrose area. It's hard to determine what's happening outside the wall, but our KPA sources report that several patrols have gone missing. And the ones that survived have nothing but horror stories. After the EMP went off, and the electronic grid that sustained us broke apart, our nation fell into a kind of a madness. I remember that first winter, desperation sweeping the country. People turned on each other, and worse, as food grew scarce. Many beyond the wall have no allegiance to any cause other than their own survival. If you must deal with them, be advised they can be unpredictable, and a fair number outright insane. Let's be careful out there. This is the voice of freedom.
Wait here, Hop. These boys aren't exactly Korean friendly.
Can we trust these guys?
Boone set this up. He knew who he was dealing with.
Well, well, well. What do we have here? Connor fucking Morgan. We heard the Norks hanged your ass.
No, they keep trying. So, where's the chopper?
Where's Boone?
He's dead.
Well, shit. I guess the deal's off.
Asshole, don't even think about jerking us around.
Hey, hey! Help me out here. We're fighting the same war.
Hey, you know, I'll tell you what. I'll take the bitch and Scarface hiding over there, and you can walk away without a bullet.
I think you're getting the bad end of that deal.
You got a signal? The convoy is just outside Carson City, heading west. Now let's go hijack those tankers.
This message is to all cells in Utah and Nevada. Korean tankers carrying jet fuel are nearing the Lake Tahoe area. Resistance operations are underway to intercept. Our soldiers need any and all resources we can provide to help them defeat the occupation. Use these encoded radio channels to communicate. I will, as always, be here as your conduit. This is the voice of freedom. Once upon a time in America, our military was a well-oiled, well-funded machine capable of projecting massive power anywhere in the world. The crumbling of our nation, finished with the hammer blows of a cunning enemy, changed all that. But this country's strength has never been solely weighed by its guns and treasure. 250 years ago, farmers and shopkeepers, printers and blacksmiths fought a mighty empire, armed with little more than courage and a dream of freedom. Today, a new generation of civilians would join our armed forces to tear San Francisco from enemy hands. I am the voice of freedom, but you are its terrible, swift sword. This is a war of the people, by the people. Let freedom reign.
Ready on, we're on the bridge!
Hopper and I are at the entrance. The convoy's right behind us.
We gotta get up there with the grenade!
That's suicide! There's gotta be another way!
Good kill, good kill. Still some enemy armor down there. Mop them up. That's another down. Good shot. UCAV is at Bingo Fuel, returning to base.
This is Connor Morgan. Enemy armor column rolling in from the south. Request immediate airstrike at the mouth of the bridge.
Negative on the airstrike. Friendly units are danger close.
You need to hit them now!
Negative. We don't have a solid ID on hostile targets.
Oh, fuck it. Warpath! Fire on my position! What are you doing? Look for the flare!
Repeat that. It sounded like
Drop
you said.
the biggest fucking bomb you got on the flare!
Affirmative. Airstrike inbound.
No! Connor, wait!
Strike leader, confirm you have a visual. Eagle 1 has eyes on the flare. Package away.
Connor! Can anyone see him? Connor!
This is Europa News in London. The underground Voice of Freedom Network reports that American resistance fighters have joined U.S. military forces in a major offensive in occupied San Francisco at the Golden Gate Bridge. The coordinated attack may prove to be a turning point in America's guerrilla war against the Korean occupation. Meanwhile, the EU Defense Council has called an emergency session to plan support for our allies across the Atlantic.